Observers in Ghana's election have disclosed that while the voting process was transparent, collation was less transparent. The team revealed that they observed collation of results at the constituency level in 35 constituency collation centers, adding that they visited the centers repeatedly. The EU observers further revealed that the collation process was less organized and less transparent owing to a lack of detailed procedures, inadequate facilities and overcrowding, which at times led to agents and observers not having a clear view of the procedures and the filing in of result forms. The observers assert that there were instances of unrest and tension in Aswase, Sunyani West and Techiman South constituencies. In their report, they stressed that the results were collated in the presence of party agents and observers and added that they adhered to the key transparency measures. According to the European Union observers, presiding officers of the Electoral Commission had challenges completing the results form. The observers also said counting as observed in 30 polling stations was conducted in a largely transparent manner and always in the presence of party agents, stressing that the overall conduct of the counting process was assessed positively in the 27 cases. However, the EU EOM observers reckoned that procedures such as counting of unused ballots, counting of ticks in the voter register and names reference list, counting of ballots in the ballot box, cross-checking the number of ballots in the ballot box against the number of ticks in the voter register, and recording the number of voters verified by the BVD and manually were frequently not followed. Furthermore, presiding officers appear to have difficulties completing results forms. The polling station result forms were not publicly displayed in 17 polling stations, although party agents received a signed copy of the results form in all cases. The report also details a generally peaceful atmosphere during the voting process, adding that voting procedures were mostly followed, including the biometric verification of voters. The EU EOM observers reported several irregularities, such as the inability of voters to cast their ballot in secrecy, mainly due to poor layout of polling stations in 17% of polling stations observed, inability of biometric verification devices to successfully verify the voters, that accounting for 9% of what the observers observed on the ground. Also, presence of unauthorized persons inside the polling stations and interference with the work of the polling station staff. Now, according to the observers, party agents from both the MPP and the NDC were present in all but one polling station visited. The overall conduct of voting was assessed positively in 95% of the 329 polling stations observed. Also, the Electoral Commission deployed COVID-19 ambassadors to all polling stations to enforce health protocols. As you are aware, Ghana's Electoral Commission has declared President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo the winner of the elections with little over 51% of the valid votes cast. The opposition party and its candidates have rejected the result, describing the polls as flawed. And as you may be aware, the Electoral Commission has discredited reports that its chairperson has traveled out of the country after declaring the 2020 presidential election result. Now, according to the Commission, Jim Mensah, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, as well as all the commission